Hi guys, welcome back to Chasing Cases with Maddie, of course. This week I'm bringing you guys just a very odd, confusing, very frustrating case that is still ongoing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go chase some cases. Today we are going to be covering the case of Legacy Gray. Legacy's mother, LaShondra Hunter, gave birth at only 23 weeks pregnant. Baby Legacy was born premature and with mild issues regarding being premature. Legacy was doing well, and LaShondra was released home when she received a call that changed her life forever. LaShondra believed she couldn't have kids naturally, but that all changed in September of 2021. LaShondra discovered she was pregnant with a little girl, but due to high blood pressure and signs of preeclampsia, LaShondra decided to go to the hospital and ended up delivering her baby Legacy. According to staff at Novant Presbyterian Medical Center, baby Legacy was doing well. While they feared the worst, she was doing great. 3 days later, LaShondra was released from the hospital, and baby Legacy remained in the NICU. On February 19th, LaShondra went to visit baby Legacy in the NICU, and she was doing well, received notice from the NICU staff that baby Legacy was doing great. That night, LaShondra received a phone call that devastated their lives forever. Baby Legacy had passed away. The next day, LaShondra went to the hospital to confirm with doctors and just have discussions about what had happened, what transpired. LaShondra claims this is when staff at Novant Presbyterian decided to take her into a room resembling a storage closet and presented her a baby that was wrapped in many blankets, and the room was so dark she could not determine if that was her baby or not. After seeing baby Legacy in the hospital, LaShondra went on to make funeral arrangements. This is when she received another phone call regarding her daughter. This time it was the doctor stating how Legacy was doing great and how all the previous problems they were worried about had started to turn around, and this doctor sounded very optimistic. LaShondra was in shock hearing the conflicting news about her daughter's health, and this is when LaShondra's assistant took over the phone call and told the doctor that we had received news that baby Legacy had passed away. We went to the hospital and confirmed it. This is when the doctor hung up the phone. The same day, LaShondra received another phone call many hours later, and it was a different doctor. This doctor was claiming that somehow there was a mix-up in patient charts, and LaShondra's information had gotten attached to a different baby's chart, and the baby they were calling her about was not baby Legacy. When LaShondra confronted this doctor about what the other had stated, this doctor had stated they were the one that had talked to LaShondra earlier. LaShondra wants nothing more than for this case to be investigated. She wants to save other mothers from this heartbreak and pain. In a lawsuit filed by LaShondra, she is suing Novant Health due to her unanswered questions. First of all, she wasn't allowed to meet with Novant staff to discuss conditions and what had actually happened with baby Legacy, leaving LaShondra with no choice and no other options but a lawsuit against Novant. She is suing the hospital for negligence and emotional and financial distress. She was also told via her medical records that they had removed her tubes the day that Legacy had died, leaving her even more confused. After the baby arrived at the funeral home, LaShondra claims that the baby didn't even look like Legacy. The baby was missing distinctive marks and facial features that Legacy had, and the DNA test had come back inconclusive. Novant claims that they ran another DNA test, and this one came back claiming that this baby was LaShondra's, but LaShondra was convinced she was having a girl. Multiple times at doctor's appointments, they had told her it was a little girl. At birth, it was a little girl. The baby they presented to her at the funeral home was a little boy. LaShondra believes with the DNA test that another sample was not collected due to Novant ordering the test, but never having LaShondra sign off on a second round of DNA swabbing. Eventually, LaShondra buried the baby that she didn't believe was hers and was left to navigate grief. In the aftermath, the lawsuit is still ongoing, with more updates soon to come. LaShondra only wants answers, and she wishes more than anything that she could have had the chance to raise her daughter and be there for every milestone. And with that is the end of this week's episode of Chasing Cases. This is also the end of this year's mini-season. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These are cases that were just very special to me. And so, without further ado, that is the end of this week's episode. I love you guys so much. I'm sending all my love to LaShondra. I could not imagine, just how messed up this situation is, because she was trying, she didn't believe she could get pregnant. She got pregnant. She went to the hospital because she was having health issues, and then something happened and they won't give her answers. With this lawsuit, hopefully she'll get some answers. And all my love to LaShondra and Legacy. And with that, that is the end of this week's episode. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. I will see you guys next week for a normal vlog and in 2 weeks for Chasing Cases. I love you.